How can I help you, sir?
Hello.
Hi, how can I help you, gentlemen?
Alright. Picking up some trees.
Yes, I understand that, but how can I help you?
I don't need any help.
You guys have the right to be here?
Yeah, we sure do. We work for the city.
You got any paperwork that proves that you have a right to be here?
No, I sure don't.
All right, I'm gonna have to ask you guys to leave.
All right.
You can, I don't mind if you do what you're doing, but do it out there from the public sidewalk.
All right.
All right, we're all over it.
All right. I don't see you guys leaving. What's that? Who am I?
Yeah.
Who are you?
Leave him alone, man.
Who are you? Hang on. Hang on, you wait right there, man. You trying to get famous? You're the guy that wants to be famous? Huh? You're the blue line cop sucking worshiper?
Bro, you're not gonna get any views.
What are you doing, man?
Huh?
You're just sitting here in the city parking lot rolling some freaking weed, smoking some dope, man? And then you got the nerve to freaking chime in on what I'm doing? Have you ever heard the expression, mind your own business, stay in your lane?
What the fuck are you doing? You're not minding your business, you're not laying them.
How do you know what I'm doing? How do you know what I'm doing? How do you know what I'm doing?
Because I can hear.
How do you know what I'm doing? How do you know what I'm doing? You don't know what I'm doing.
I know exactly.
Mind your business, stay in your lane.
Lying around in your little fucking handicap scooter, asking what the fuck these fools are doing when they're just trying to do their damn job.
All right, man. What's your problem, man?
What's yours?
You got somebody work for the city? You a blue line cop sucker, huh? You a blue line worshiper? What's your issue? Huh?
They do.
Follow them around, man.
I don't know.
Be their private security.
That's what you're doing.
What else you got to say?
No, you can move on.
I can move on. You're the one that chimed in and got in my business.
You got in your business.
It ain't your business. It ain't your business. Are you their defender? Huh? Who are you? Are you their knights in shining armor? God put you on this earth to go and risk your life for those fools right there?
How the fuck am I risking my life?
Huh?
How am I risking my life?
Are you?
How?
I'm asking you.
You're telling me that I am.
I asked you a question. I said, God put you on this earth to risk your life to defend those fools?
What are they doing wrong there?
Why don't you just smoke your weed and mind your own business?
Why don't you just mind your own business and get out of here?
I am minding my business.
Are you?
Yeah, that's right, I am.
It looked like they were minding their business.
Does it?
Yeah, it does.
All right.
You can get out of here now.
I can?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll get right on that.
All right.
I'll get right on that.
Right.
Ask him if I'm the freaking, what'd you ask me? If I'm a sheriff or if I'm a cop? Who are you? What are you, SWAT? You're gonna kick me off of public property, telling me I can get out of here? Why don't you get out of that car and make me, why don't you get out of that car and make me get out of here?
You're gonna kick them out?
Why don't you make my handicap ass get out of here?
Bro, you can stay in the parking lot, just move on.
Oh, I'm sorry, he just told me to get out of here.
Nah, you don't gotta move out of here, just...
All right, well, how about this? How about you shut up and don't talk to me and I won't come over here and talk to you? How about that? Is that a deal?
Were they talking to you?
That's none of your business.
You're such a hypocrite.
It ain't none of your business.
You're a hypocrite.
It ain't none of your business. I don't have time to educate you. See, some of my viewers say it's my job to educate the public. I disagree. You're making another assumption. You assume I don't have any viewers. I got 2 people watching me right now.
Do they know you're crazy?
No, they don't know I'm crazy. Well, one of them does, the other one doesn't. So that's 50%. It's not unanimous. So you guys done? You gonna let me go do my thing now?
What's your thing?
Huh?
What's your thing?
Whatever I want.
All right,
I do what I want. I do what I want.
Let them do their job.
All right, I'm gonna go back and do my thing. If you guys got anything else to say, I'll come back and you can be movie stars again. How about that? You're not moving, you're still on the property. I said that if you guys want to do that, you can feel free to go do that from the public sidewalk.
All right, sir.
problem is, I nicely asked them if I could help them with anything. And then I politely told them that I didn't mind what they were doing, but they could go do it on the public sidewalk. I don't understand why they're so uncooperative. Why are you gentlemen being so uncooperative? I don't get it. All right, gentlemen, I think I'm gonna leave you alone, but you started it. I politely asked you if you needed help. You guys didn't want to answer me. You wanted to be uncooperative. I told you I didn't mind what you were doing as long as you did it from the public sidewalk. Neither one of you wanted to cooperate and move to the public sidewalk. And I hear that every day. I don't mind you filming, just go to the sidewalk and film. I don't care if you do it, just go stand over there. Can I help you? Can I help you? I didn't ask you anything that government doesn't ask me 10 times a day, and I don't know, I got 2 regular citizens that think that it's that I committed the unpardonable sin by asking you what I get asked every single day by government. I get it. I get it. You don't like to hear it. I get it. You don't want to hear it. I get it. I understand. I totally understand. Just rolled up on me like that. Hey, now that's irony right there, correct? Can I help you, sir? Did you see the irony in that? Come on, tell me you can't see the irony in that.
I'm going to ask you to come off of city property right now.
Please tell me that you can't see the irony like that.
Speak to me. I'm their supervisor.
I'll talk to whoever I want to talk to. You don't tell me what to do, okay? Number one. Number two, you got identification. Take it out and display it.
Right there, bud.
Okay.
City of Hesperia.
What's your name?
Brian Blackwell.
And what's your position with the city?
Superintendent Public Works.
Superintendent Public Works.
Yes,
all right.
it is.
City property, my property. You don't have the right to kick me off. Why are you accusing me harassing of employees?
Because I got a phone call reporting you were harassing.
Were you here? Did you see it?
Nope.
All right. What's
That's
the penal
why I'm here
code?
investigating
What's the penal
situation.
code for harassment?
That's why I'm investigating the
Why are you
situation.
here harassing me?
We're done. I'm calling the police department.
Good. Call him. Stupid. I want to know why you're here harassing me. Why are you here harassing me?
Conversation's over. I tried to talk to you.
Conversation's over when I say it's over. Conversation's over when I say it's over.
We're done.
I want to know why you're here harassing me.
Conversation's over.
I want to know why you're here harassing me. Do you hear that irony, sir? As soon as he rolled up, he said, "Can I help you?" Do you hear that irony? That's what I call irony.
It's called customer service.
Yeah, calling the police is customer service. You already told me you came out because they called you and said that somebody was harassing them. I didn't know speech was harassment. California, see, when you drive around a California exempt vehicle, you don't have to have a brain because you can just get on the phone and you can call the men and women with the guns and the badges. And they can come and beat your ass down and lock you in a cage like an animal. So you don't need intelligence when you work for the people with the guns and the badges. You can just do whatever you want and then call the people with the guns and the badges. And they can beat your ass into a pulp and lock you in a cage like an animal. And then fake Americans can clap and say, "Good job, good job, good job." And they'll continue to back the blue until they violate you. You back that blue until somebody in your family goes to jail for a crime they didn't commit. Until a cop lies on a police report about your family member. Until a cop lies on the stand about your family member. You keep blacking the blue and you keep clapping for the blue until they violate you. And then all of you sudden like, oh, that crazy son of a bitch with the camera, maybe he wasn't so crazy after all. Maybe hidden somewhere into what I thought was just ranting was a point. Maybe there was a point. Maybe he was trying to make a point.
You don't have to deal with this harassment. Get in your truck.
It's not harassment, stupid. Read a book. How'd you get your job? Can I have your job? I read books. I know what harassment is. All I wanted to know if I could help him. It didn't have to escalate to this. You see what they made me do? Wait a minute. He can't believe that the men with the badges and the guns aren't going to come and beat my ass into the ground and lock me in a cage like an animal. And you want to know why the men with the guns and the badges aren't going to come and beat me to the ground and lock me in a cage like an animal? It's because of the First Amendment auditing community. Because of the heroes of this country who went out there and put their blood, their sweat, their tears, their livelihood, their freedom out on the line to take back this country and to get government, especially law enforcement, to follow the rule of law. It's the people who woke up and stood up and said, today, I'm no longer a blue line worshiper. Today, I am no longer a copsucker. Today, I'm gonna fight for the rights and the freedoms that many, many, many of our forefathers gave their blood, sweat, tears, and families to secure for us. I'm no longer gonna piss them away and watch them be stripped from us by tyrannical government. I have them to thank, and not just them. I have you to thank. All of the First Amendment auditing community supporters. Can I tell you how much I appreciate you and how much I love you? I have you to thank. All of you that make the phone calls to the police departments, that write the complaints to the police departments. Every single one of you that supports the channels monetarily, prayerfully. I have you to thank that today I'm not on the sidewalk bleeding and getting locked up and getting thrown into a cage and having false charges put on me that I did something out here that I never did. I have you to thank. And I want to thank you, every single person in the First Amendment auditing community and the cop watching community. Both of you. I want to thank you. And I want to thank you from not just the bottom of my heart, but from the bottom of my children's heart and for the sake of my grandchildren. I want to thank you. Uh-oh. I'm harassing you. I'm harassing you. See that I'm harassing you? So he told these guys to get out of here, but they're still here. So I don't feel like waiting around for law enforcement to show up. I'm done here. City of Hesperia. For everybody that wants to jump up and defend those city workers because they're just doing their job, I mean, come on, get off of it, okay? Shut up. Okay, I wasn't cussing them out. I wasn't calling them bitches. I wasn't calling them queers. I wasn't berating their family members. I wasn't doing anything to them. They're big boys. They can handle a little bit of a questioning from the members of the public. Look at this guy. He's harassing me. He's harassing me. Look at him. Stop harassing me. You understand me? Stop following me and stop harassing me. You understand me? You got it? Stop following me and stop harassing me. No such thing as harassment in the Penal Code, guys. Harassment is an element of the crime of stalking. Harassment in and of itself is a civil crime. There's no penal code that defines harassment. If I'm wrong, somebody correct me. But just to correct the record and to make a record of it, these two employees from the city of Hesperia, you guys did a fantastic job. You guys did a wonderful job. You deserve to be commended for the job that you did. I don't mind that you called your boss to tell him what was going on. I'm not upset with you for doing that. You two deserve credit. You both did a fantastic, wonderful job. And congratulations, and I commend you both. Not all city workers act like that. This bozo, who happens to be their boss, not such a good job. Not such a good job. The chief tree cutter in Hesperia thought that he was going to come out here and bark at me. The head tree trimmer thought that he was going to come out here and start barking orders at me. The PD's here looking for me in the parking lot. I was inside, they looking for me outside. I'm sneaky like that.
I was talking, bud.
Shut up.
Right there.
He said, sir, can I talk to you for a minute? No, you can't talk to me.
Hey, sir, can I talk to you, please?
No,
Okay, can I help you with something?
no.
You need to leave.
You're kicking me off city property?
You need to leave.
Let's see you enforce that.
Sir, if you're harassing people, you need to leave.
Define harassment. What penal code is harassment?
415 disturbance.
No, 415, there's no such thing as harassment in 415. Disturbing the peace means purposely and intentionally creating unnecessary noise. Freedom of speech is not unnecessary noise. Okay, read a book, Google something.
I don't know why you're being hostile with me.
Because you just got hostile with me, that's why.
By asking to talk to you?
What's that?
By asking to
You asked me to leave city property. You tried to kick me off of city property. You asked me if you could talk to me, I said no. Okay? No means no.
I'm not being hostile with you.
Yes, you are. You threatened to kick me off of city property. Now you're trying to flank me.
Flank?
Yeah, get on my side.
Would you prefer me to stand in front of you?
Yes, I would. Thank you very much.
Okay. So, do you need any assistance today?
Who are you?
Deputy Roberts.
What's your badge number?
2867.
Why are you here?
I'm here because the call for service.
What was the call for service for?
Subject disturbance.
Public disturbance.
Subject disturbance.
Subject disturbance. Okay. 415 is very specific, okay?
Disturbance?
Yeah, 415 is very specific.
Yeah.
Our legislators did a very good job of spelling out what 415 is,
Okay.
okay? Freedom of speech is not 415. Having a conversation with somebody is not 415.
Okay, who are you having a conversation with?
I'm not going to answer that.
I don't see anyone here though that you're having a conversation.
I'm having a conversation with you and you're saying I'm 415.
No, I'm saying that's why I'm here.
Oh, okay. So you saw me being 415 with somebody.
I'm here.
Did you see me being 415 with anybody,
not.
yes or no?
Nope.
All right. So where's that person that I was 415 with that wants the placement or a private person's arrest?
There are city employees here. That's why
Okay.
I'm here. I
So
didn't
go
just-
get
hold
them,
on,
have them
hold on,
placement or
hold
a
on,
private person's arrest, and let's get on with this.
Hold on, sir. Hold on. Hold on.
Right? I mean, can we get on with the show?
I did not just-
What's your name, sir?
Deputy Gearlings,
Can I get your badge number, please?
H5977.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I didn't just randomly show up, sir. You know I didn't.
No, I know you didn't.
Thank you. I'm here because the city called. Okay.
Okay.
There's no need to be hostile towards me.
See, you keep using those words, okay? Stop being violent with me.
You just said
You're threatening me.
First you said I tried to flank you.
You're threatening me. That gun is threatening. Stop threatening me.
How am I threatening you?
I find that gun very threatening.
I'm sorry. It's part of the job.
No, I'm sorry you think I'm being hostile.
Okay, well, I'm sorry when you said I flanked you. You got offensive. So I'm sorry if I scared
Well,
you.
you're using these code words that I'm being hostile. See what you're doing, ladies and gentlemen. What he's doing, he's already writing the report for the courtroom, for the jury, after he beats the living crap out of me, bloodies me, okay, beyond recognition, and then throws me in a cage like a dog. See, he's already writing his report. He's already creating the false narrative. False narrative number one, I'm being hostile. Make a note of that.
Okay. Did you also make a note of why I'm here? You
So-
also understand I didn't just randomly show up, correct?
We've established that. You said somebody called you and said that I
City
was
Hall
harassing
called.
them.
Yes, that's why I'm here.
Okay. And I asked you, and you haven't answered yet,
What's your question?
what's the penal code for harassment?
I'm here.
You said 415 wrong.
Disturbance.
No, wrong.
Yep.
Wrong.
415 is disturbance.
No.
Oh, okay, I won't argue with that then.
415 is titled disturbing the peace, but like I told you, it's very, very clear on what the elements of those crimes are.
Sure.
Unreasonable noise.
There's a broad thing for disturbance.
Thank you. Freedom of speech is not unreasonable noise.
I don't know what's being said. That's why I'm
Exactly.
trying to
You
talk-
weren't here.
That's why I'm trying to talk to you.
Exactly. So what do you want me to say? Yes, Oh, and I'm not saying that I'm saying this, okay? This is for demonstration purposes only, okay? I'm saying this to make a point. Yes, deputy, I was disturbing you see this lady right here? I was challenging her to a fight. I said, do you want to fight me, ma'am? Do you want to fist fight me, ma'am?
If you hurt the cops, I will.
Okay, good for you. See? That's 415, challenging somebody to a fight.
That'd be
Freedom of
criminal
speech
then.
is not 415.
Okay. So what's the purpose here then?
Do I need a purpose to be on city property?
Well, if they're calling me for a reason.
That
like I
was
said,
that was objection, non-responsive.
Okay, again, I'm here for a reason. I didn't just randomly show up. You're the person that I'm here to speak with, so I'm trying to figure out why I'm here. So I'm asking you, why am I here today?
We've already established that. You're here because you got a call that I was harassing somebody.
Okay, so who would you like me to speak to figure out what's going on?
Nobody.
Okay.
Tell them to step up. Where's their PPA?
Do you see me stepping up to you?
No, tell them to step up. Where's their PPA?
I will ask.
If I committed a crime,
Okay.
let's get me under arrest.
I don't want to do that.
Let's get me in jail
For what?
so that I can sue whoever falsely arrests me.
Why would that? What would that solve?
It would keep them from falsely arresting somebody else again in the future for exercising their freedom of speech and their First Amendment rights. That's what it would solve.
Have I said you violated any law?
You said I was disturbing the peace.
Did I say you were violating any law?
You said I was disturbing the peace and I was harassing
I said that's
somebody.
why I
And
was
if I
here.
haven't violated the law, then why are you making contact with me? Aren't you a law enforcement officer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so until you establish that you have reasonable suspicion, hey, great job, man.
For what?
Blue line worshiper.
Blue line's fine. I
Blue
support
line
Customer
worshiper.
Service Explorer, so I'm
You
good.
didn't bow.
You're the one that's causing an issue.
You didn't bow.
Shut up.
If you want to worship, you need to learn how to bow.
What are you doing?
You're a lousy worshiper.
What?
Just give me one
You're a
sec,
lousy worshiper. You need to bow.
Give me one sec, sir.
Piece of shit.
You're a lousy worshiper. You need to learn how to bow.
I can talk.
At least curtsy.
Eat a dick.
At least curtsy.
One sec, sir.
Hey, just so you know, that's disturbing the peace. That's obscene language.
Okay.
There you go. You just had an example of disturbing the peace.
You harassed him to that point, though.
Huh?
You harassed him to that point.
No, I wouldn't say that. I'm speaking truth to power, okay? I'm
I know
speaking.
you. I've seen you somewhere.
Thank you. No, I'm
But I'm
speaking.
just saying-
I'm speaking truth to power. I don't believe that I'm harassing anybody, ma'am.
Well, I got to tell you something. Cops die every day across the nation and no one complains.
And I
But
gotta tell you.
you're going to jump because of 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 criminals that have been abused by cops.
Ma'am, I completely and totally reject that argument, okay? The Catholics had a bunch of priests that were raping a bunch of little boys, okay?
I
in
was
the carriage.
Catholic, but I'm not anymore.
Okay, they were raping little boys. What's the acceptable number of Catholic priests that we want to allow to rape little boys? Is it 10%?
No acceptable amount.
Okay, well that's where I stand with law enforcement,
Is
ma'am.
that what you're here?
The acceptable
Oh, you
number
think law
of...
enforcement is raping people?
No, I'm using that as an example. You didn't let me finish my statement. The acceptable number of bad cops in our society in America is 0. And when we have 0, I'll stop holding them accountable.
My grandson's a cop, so
Okay.
and I know the abuse he puts
Well,
up with.
I-
And I'm paranoid every day that he's going to get killed.
Well, you know what?
Because there's too many people out there like you
Yeah.
that you'll start filming and you'll harass and harass
Yeah.
and harass. And when the policeman finally says, okay, put your hands behind your back, then you're going to scream, violence, no, police violence, look, he wants to arrest me. But you were harassing him.
It doesn't matter, ma'am. We have to hold them to the highest level, to the highest standard. They're professional law enforcement officers. They need to be held to a higher standard
you
than
a
us.
professional
If it just
yourself?
takes, yes, and if all of it takes is for me to harass a law enforcement officer, to lose his temper and violate my rights and
He didn't
commit
lose his
violence,
temper. It was
I
his
never
call.
said he did. I'm using the example that you use. I'm responding to what you said. If all I have to do is harass a cop and make him, okay, get so angry that he resorts to violence against me, he's one of the bad ones, he needs to be removed. Do you
I
really,
think I get what you're doing.
you really think that cops who
You
feel,
just want to come around
Uh-huh.
and see who is a bad cop or who isn't, and you want to make them, in your mind, you thinking, oh, he's coming at me, so he must be a bad one.
how do I make them? How do I make them do anything?
Because you're attracting attention and people call the police.
They get lots of training, ma'am. Do you think that do you
course
think that
they
a
do.
cop, okay, let's take your son for example, walks around with a gun, grandson, has the power to put people in jail and lock them up?
Right.
Don't you want him to be accountable to the law? I mean,
right,
either
sir.
we're a country that respects the rule of law or we're
My
not.
grandson, and he's a cop.
Well, now I know
And
why you have your
sweat every
position,
day
okay?
'cause cops
But
die
unfortunately,
every day.
there's a lot of people
And
who
you're
have
worried
children that were killed by cops.
You can go stay.
If this
whatever
cop
you want.
if this cop beat me up right
Okay,
now,
thank you.
would give him a pass because you would say that I harassed him, and I deserved it. You're the reason that there are bad cops in America, and it's sad. I'm going to respect my elders, and I'm going to stop talking to you because the things that I have to say to you could be considered disrespectful. You know, just I don't want to call you. So I'm just going to respect my elders, and I'm going to tell you, have a nice day, ma'am. I completely and 100% disagree with you. I think you're wrong.
Why don't you go have a nice day?
You have a nice day too, ma'am.
All right, so I'm gonna go. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thanks. I'm going to be around here having conversations with whoever I want to have a conversation with, and if you want to consider that disturbing the peace, a violation of 415 of the California Penal Code.
I just want you to do your thing, okay?
Yeah.
Just peacefully, please.
Yeah.
Have freedom of speech.
See what I got to deal with?
Like,
My job is harder than yours.
And I'm
I wish I had a cushy job like yours. God, give me a cushy job like this deputy,
all right,
like Deputy
so
T.
can I
Roberts
tell you-
here.
Can I tell you the story that I got?
Yeah, go
You
for it.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, you go for it.
Okay. So we had some workers cutting some trees. They said you approached them, told them to leave, stop cutting their trees. They're doing their business, what have you, okay? And then people coming in and out of the city hall, you're telling them you don't belong here. You get to dictate who gets to come and go. It's your land. That's the story I got. Okay? So you can do what you please. I only ask that you don't block anyone coming in and out.
I didn't block anyone coming in
I
now.
didn't say you did. And anybody who pulls up,
I didn't block anybody pulling up.
okay. I didn't say you did. Haven't said that, right? And then anybody who comes into the parking lot, if they get out of their car, please tell them. If you did, I'm not saying you did, but don't tell them to leave. That's it.
Don't tell public to leave, or don't tell city workers to leave.
Both.
Oh, okay.
The city workers are doing their job.
Yeah.
The public who's coming in and out of City Hall doing their business.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, let's say that I'm the person that this fine young lady says that I am, okay? And let's say that I don't listen to you. And let's say that I find another city worker out there in that parking lot, and I go out there and I tell that city worker, I don't mind what you're doing, but
Yeah.
you need to get out of here. You can go do it from the public sidewalk. What crime would I commit?
Oh, the workers doing their job?
Yeah, what crime would I commit?
For you telling them to stop?
Yeah, what crime would I commit?
Because they don't have to stop.
Oh, thank you.
They don't
Thank
have to
you.
stop
We're on the same page, finally.
We are.
Finally, we're on the same page.
We are. I was never against you from the jump.
Oh, but you said not to do that, so I was just wondering that, if I did that, would I be committing a crime? Because you said not to do that.
If you're bothering them, obviously they're gonna call us and we're gonna have this conversation.
Yeah.
Again, I'm just advising you, please don't. At the end of the day, you're a grown adult. You're gonna do what you want. Like you said, respect elders. I'm gonna respect you, and just give you that advice.
Well, I think you've already disrespected me.
Okay. Well,
Because
that's-
you what you tried to do was you tried to trick me into leaving. Okay, you tried
I
to
never once
intimidate
told you
me.
to leave, and I'm telling you right now, you don't have to leave.
No, you're kicking me off city property. Let's see you enforce that.
Sir, if you're harassing people, you need to leave.
Define harassment. What penal code is harassment? Hostile 415.
I know, flanking. You said you were scared of my gun.
Hostile
and all that
415.
stuff. I never did that one time.
Hostile. You said I was 415, disturbing the peace.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Good.
Which wasn't the case, right?
call he got.
Hey, we'll leave that to your opinion. That's fine, okay?
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you you're wrong. I'm just telling you what the reason why I was here from the beginning.
Well, I knew why you were here.
Well, I appreciate that.
And for the record, those two city workers that were over there,
Yeah.
they're fine young men. They did a terrific job.
They cut the trees good.
No, they passed my audit.
Oh,
Okay, they reacted to me in a manner that they should have reacted to me with. They did their job professionally.
Right.
Okay, they did their job with dignity, and they deserve respect for how they behaved. That's
agree.
the moron right there that called you, because when he jumped out of his truck and he tried to intimidate me and step up on me and started barking at me like a little chihuahua because he thought I was going to run, okay, then he got on the phone and he started crying to you. That's the chump right there that got the disrespect. Okay, the city workers never got any disrespect from me.
Did I get disrespect from you though? I
You-
think I've been pretty professional from the jump. With you
You
since I got
rubbed me.
here.
You got shut down because when you jumped out, you started with the narrative, and I don't like the false narrative.
No,
I don't like it.
I told you the reason I was here. There wasn't a false narrative. Again, I didn't randomly show up. I was here.
disturbing the peace, and then you specifically said that I was hostile. Buzzword, hostile,
I said you
buzzword.
don't need to be hostile towards me.
Exactly.
You don't need to get into a
Exactly.
heated debate. We can
Buzzword.
have an adult conversation. Right?
Buzzword, hostile.
Can we have an adult conversation?
Well, if you stop being hostile, we can.
Am I being hostile right now?
Stop.
About as hostile as I was being when you accused me of being hostile. Right?
All right, sir. It's all right. It's all right. All right, sir. Have a good day, okay?
Okay, you have a great day too.
What's on second?
Be safe out there.
Costello.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Ma'am, have a good day.
You too. You want my name in case you need it?
No, I don't think I've seen you
No,
around before.
I'm all over.
What's that?
I'm all over.
I know you are. All right.
And you're a nice guy too. Come on. Just
Huh?